Now, I'm not saying NASA scientists aren't geniuses. I'm just saying they're also stupid, okay? Now, not to start another flat earth conspiracy or something, I'm just trying to end one. Now, if something explodes in space, let's get this straight. It's no longer space anymore because it's full of gas. So stop trying to say that, but there's no medium in space to transfer the sound. And that's technically true because how, like, scientific sound is different than audible sound. Like, okay, so, like, there is audible sound outside of our scientific definition of sound, and here's proof, okay? Now, if you have something explode in space, there's an explosion, okay? There's many atmospheres worth of pressure inside of this explosion. It's not void, okay? And now I don't know. It's probably going to make a bubble. It's probably not going to like stay contained. You know, it's going to expand. It's going to slowly have less pressure as it expands. Okay? Like at some point, we're going to consider it space again, even though space isn't empty. Anyways, like, I mean, there's space in between particles. Anyways, the point is that this, like no one's ever really tested this, obviously, because if you're here and you're getting smacked by a whole bunch of air, I mean a whole bunch of air, whole shit ton of air, huge amount of air, enough to like rip your sailboat in half, you know, are you gonna hear that? Now, for example, like, like, sure, the all-consuming void of space is going to much more quickly, I think at least, dissipate an explosion, or at least the destructive force of one. But like, is the sound going to carry far? Not audible to the human ear, but you know, it's still going to launch huge amounts of particles, because an explosion doesn't just go away. Like, I know it's going to dissipate quickly in space, but it's still going to have this blast radius if something blew up in my hand right here, you know what I mean, or close to my hand, you know, like, let's say it's really short and you can only hear it for like a few inches. That's the problem. Is it's a trick question. Of course you can't hear anything in space, but it's no longer space in an explosion. It's full of explosion.